Hello students, welcome again in our today's video lesson. After almost 1 month, this is your first video lesson, and also this is the first video lesson for your second term. Okay. Now today we will start with chapter number 4, that is water. I have already started this chapter in online class the last week. This week also we have done some portion. These two classes that we have done, for this week I am going to give video lesson in this video. Okay. Hope all of you will enjoy this video and able to understand this chapter. Okay. So let us start with the chapter. So all of you know water. Water is a very essential component or natural resources. In our daily life we need water for so many purposes: cooking, bathing, cleaning and other purposes of our daily life. Beyond that, water is also essential for industrial purposes, generation of electricity. It is also used for navigations. It is also used for what we say, the cultivation, irrigation, I told you. Okay, so these are the important points where water is required. So all of you know, we have already studied that water is a compound. Why it is called compound? Because water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Water means it contains two things, that is hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. So hydrogen is H, oxygen is O. When hydrogen and oxygen combine in the fixed ratio by mass, that is 1:8, in fixed ratio 1:8 by mass, and 2:1 by number of atoms, means 2 atoms of hydrogen combines with 1 atom of oxygen, that gives you chemical formula H2O, or means H2 plus O2, it gives H2O. Okay. So in this way we can see that hydrogen is a compound. It is represented by chemical formula. The hydrogen and oxygen combine together chemically in the fixed proportion in two ways: by mass 1:8 and by number of atoms 2:1. 2 atom of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen, and gives the formula H2O. And this is the reaction when hydrogen reacts with oxygen to give water. Okay, now you have to balance it. We will study it in the later on. Okay, so water is a compound, not a mixture. Okay, so properties of water, physical properties of water. Physical, if you see the physical property of water, physical properties of water. What is it? First one is, it is colorless, means water does not have exist of any color, it is colorless. Then it is odorless, means it does not have any smell also. It is transparent liquid, it is very much transparent, means light can pass through it very easily. So these are the some more physical properties are also there. It has fixed density. Then okay, so here you only have to know these three properties, that is colorless, odorless, and transparent. Now the purest form of water is the distilled water. Purest form of water is distilled water, that basically we get from rain. Rainwater is a distilled water. It is tasteless also. Number 4, I have not written. It is tasteless also. It does not have any taste. But drinking water, bottled water, when we are drinking, this contains some added salt, sometimes some minerals, like this bottle of water. This is a mineral water. That means it contains so many minerals, useful minerals that we need, that is needed by our body. So this is distilled. It is not a distilled water. It is mineral water. It contains some added salts and minerals. Okay, it gives some taste. But distilled water, they have no color, no odor, they are transparent, and they have no taste also. So this is the properties of pure water, or you can say distilled water. Then it has water as a fixed boiling point. That is, boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. 6. Freezing point, it is 0 degree Celsius. So these are also comes under physical properties. Okay. Pure water are bad conductor of electricity, but impure water are good conductor of electricity. Means this, through distilled water, electricity does not passes, but through tap water or this mineral water, electricity passes. Water is also called universal solvent because most of the things on this universe, they get slowly or fast dissolved in water. So water is also called universal solvent. So importance of water. Water is most essential component of living things. 60% of human body and body of the fish about 65%, and 60% of plant body composed of water. What is importance for the existence of life on the earth? There are various processes and activities in which water play a big role. Some of these process activities are given here. What is a good solvent? It can dissolve most minerals and nutrients present in our food. These dissolved nutrients are easily absorbed by the body. Okay, so this is very important. Water also dissolves waste material of the body and can be removed in the form of urine, through which is get filtered when blood get filtered in the kidney, and also in the form of sweat by the skin. Water also maintain the body temperature, regulate the body temperature. Innumerable plants and animals live in water. Means water also provide home for some animals and plants, that is called aquatic plants and animals. Water is also required for green plant by for the process of photosynthesis to prepare food. Water is also required as a water is also contained by some foods and vegetables in large proportion. Water acts as a medium of transport for minerals and other nutrients between different parts of the plant. Water is required in various industries also. For suppose textile industries, it is used for construction and automobile industries. What is a medium of transport? That is means it is also used for navigation purpose. Water is used for agricultural purposes, means irrigation. Water is stored in the dams where electricity is generated And the stored water contain potential energy. When they flows, they've converted into chemical kinetic energy, and they helps to rotate the fan of the turbine of the generator, which produces electricity. That is called hydel power. Okay, what is required by daily uses such as drinking, bathing, washing, cooking, and watering plants. So these are the very important part. Okay, so water is also used for germination of seed, because if you don't germinate, you have to study it in the biology also, that water seeds require proper water, warmth for germination. Okay. Next part is the anomalous behavior of water. Very important part of this chapter. Anomalous behavior of water. What is this? Is anomalous behavior of water. Okay, what is this? Anomalous behavior of water means, generally what we see, the density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter at 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, so if you take a glass of water and add few cubes of ice into it, what do you will observe? What you will observe? The ice cube float on the water. Since solids are heavier, but why they are floating on the water? Because the density of ice is expected to be lighter than that of water. If we take the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius is 1 gram per cubic centimeter, then that of ice is 11 by 12 part. Okay, so almost 0.9 gram per cubic centimeter at 4 degrees Celsius. Remember, so when water is cooled below 4 degrees Celsius, its volume increases, so the density decreases. Okay, so below 0 degree, when its density decreases, it changes into ice. This is called anomalous behavior. So water is the densest at 4 degrees Celsius temperature. So in extreme winter, lakes, rivers and other water bodies freezes into ice. Okay, but due to this anomalous behavior, below 4 degrees Celsius, when water changes into ice and the density of ice is less than that of water, they float on the surface of water, which helps, means in the lower portion of the water bodies, the water does not get freezes. If the water molecules get freezes, they will come at the top. This anomalous behavior of water helps aquatic plants and animals to survive in these water bodies, though the total surface of the water is covered with ice, but below that it is liquid, where aquatic plants and animals can easily survive. So that is why fishes and other aquatic animals doesn't freeze and die. Okay, so this is for the anomalous behavior of water. So guys, today's up to this we the discussion of today's class. In the next online class we'll start with sources of water, and next video lesson also I will continue from this portion. So I hope you have understood what I have taught in this video class and last online classes. Go through the chapter more than 2-3 times, read it properly, and if you get again any doubt, you can definitely ask me in your next online class. Okay students, thank you very much for watching this video. See you again in the next video lesson. Thank you.